Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Now that is Monday through Thursday. I will be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main readings. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards, and I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, that is when we go to the main readings. This is just the introduction. The introduction, I am just going to use my Waite Rider tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Whatever it is, whatever comes through. Now, this is that really good time that you might want to take a moment to go down and like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I do think that I get a little bit, my channel is not necessarily promoted with YouTube. I don't know if that is because it's too positive of a message. I'm not sure. But I know that no matter what is going on in the world, we do need to live our lives. And one of the things that I am very much a proponent of is to live without fear. Fear is what I consider the tool of the devil. It tries to keep us from reaching our maximum potential. It tries to keep us from, developing, going from that three-dimensional energy being into that fourth and fifth dimensional energy being. We are, the people that watch, I feel, are very much of the light, and we need to support each other, okay? You might want to look up star seeds. You might want to look up light workers, things, those, on the internet to find out more about that. Now, we've been having, all of our planets have been direct. There have been a ton of solar storms. And I have been forwarding some, articles, memes from other people who watch that on my Facebook and Instagram. So if you are following me, you might want to take a look at that. But there's a lot of energy going on. And then we're still going to be in the aftermath of that Libra full moon. And the Libra full moon is, Libra season when it was back, September, October. It was not necessarily an easy season to be around or to be in, especially for Libras. And I do feel like the Libra full moon does want to try to create balance. However, it might have to kick some butt in order to do that. So just be aware of that. We do go into Taurus season. And that will be on the 19th, so that would be Tuesday at 10:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can adjust that according to your time zone. And that in itself, there will be some movement there. We still, Tauruses very much go after what they want. And so that's going to be very, very positive. They can be very bullish. The energy can be very bullish. And I get this, like it takes no prisoner type of energy. So, I will, again, this is the introduction. I will post the timestamp for when you can start your readings. And of course your readings, rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, all of those good planets. And those are from your natal chart. And it's very easy to find your natal chart on the internet. Look up, how to see my natal chart. Okay, we've got a couple of cards that are actually falling out. These were falling out, but I had to push them a little bit. So let's see what we have here. Just a general overview of what's going on in the universe or in the, in the world in itself. So we have a major arcana. Now, anything that's reversed, I look at as stronger energy. So we have a major arcana. We have the High Priestess. And I'm knocking my camera around. Hope it doesn't break, because it's holding up with super glue. Anyway, we have a 2. 2 are choices. 2 is the second step of the journey. This is really digging deep. This is really going into places that we don't necessarily want to go into. This is, looking at our spirituality. I'm really getting this really digging deep energy. This is, and again, this is looking into those dark spots. This is looking into the dark areas that we have really not wanted to address. Now, it doesn't have to be our own dark spots. It could be the world's dark spots, the universe dark spots, the dark energies, as I like to call them. But it's really, I really feel like the High Priestess is having us dig deep. Now, it's also, the High Priestess is, connecting with higher power, the source energy. This is, again, I'm getting very much digging deep. So whatever this is, that Saturn in Aquarius does have, the reality versus illusion energy to it. We do have also, right now, we do have these planets. We have Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn all in alignment right now, and they will stay that way for a little bit of time. And I think that the moon joins them, but not quite yet, in this alignment. So again, even though these planets are going direct, they have been getting very, very close to each other. We've been having a lot of solar storms. There's a lot of energies in the universe that are affecting us to major extent, to a major extent. But the High Priestess is saying, dig deep. Look into those places that are dark. Look into those places. And again, light workers, spread your light, shine your light. This is why I'm always saying stay shining, okay? But the High Priestess, we have that too again. And we do have the moon down there. Okay, let's go on and see what else we might have. Okay, again reversed. So we have the Seven of Cups. 7 is a divine number. Divine number, basically, to me, it's a perfect number. It's the, divine intervention, divine interference. A lot of times I like it as the divine umbrella. It shields us from ourselves. Cup energy is our water energy. It is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio energy, fluid, emotional. Something's going to be going on with Scorpio going forward. Can't quite say what that is just yet, but I remember that there's something, something connected. The Scorpio is going to kind of rear its head a little bit, rear its energy. The Seven of Cups is choices. So there are some choices. Is it the choices to look into the dark energies? And I'm not saying to practice the dark energies. I'm just saying that the High Priestess to me is really discovering discovering what these energies are all about, or as much as we can tolerate and handle. The Seven of Cups, again, is about choices. And then with the choices, what do you do with the information? That many of you know that, I was in healthcare. Well, I'm still in healthcare, but I'm an energy worker now. But and it was always when people would say, well, should I have this test? The question really is, what are you going to do with the information? What plans are you going to make? What are you going to change with the information? Sometimes it's kind of like, if you do whatever you're going to do, there will be more that you have to then do. Remember, choices with the number 2, choices. Where am I going? I also too, again, I mentioned about this is the second step. We have the Fool, we have the Magician, the first step of the journey, and then we have the second. And, normally that's not something I normally say, but it just kind of like, this is our next step. We have another step before things are revealed. There's some revealing here. Again, what are our choices and what are we going to do with the information? Okay, let's see what this last card is. We have Justice. Now, I will tell you, Justice has been coming up a lot in my personal readings. So we have an 11 here. So we have the 1-1 energy. Again, that's new beginnings, new start. We can add it together. It becomes a 2. Choices. What are we going to do with the information? Now, Justice, a lot of times people, will say justice is blind. Just the facts, ma'am. What are we going, again, what are we doing with the information? Justice is not just about the facts. It's more than that. This is divine justice. This is not justice as per what humankind's energy demands of it. Again, this is divine justice, and divine justice is not just the what are the facts, but why. What is the why about this? I mean, it could be, we know that harming someone is wrong, but if you are harming someone to protect someone, is that then wrong? So there is interesting energy with this, but I do get some divine justice coming. Again, it's not, that could be part of karma also. So karma, we are not necessarily in Mercury retrograde, and we're not even in the shadow yet, but what is this, April? So in May, that will be going on. So there is some really big divine energy going on. Choices. Do we choose? And then what do we do with the information that we choose? So that's the universe is just really, there's a lot of uncovering going on this week. We do also have, this is, there are a lot of holy days this week also. So, we have a lot of divine energy going on. No matter who or what you follow, who you believe in, there is a lot of divine source energy going on. I am now going to do something. I'm just going to pick one card. Okay, or I'll let it jump out, which it just did. It was sideways. We have the three. We have the Three of Swords. Swords energy is our Aquarius. Remember, Saturn's in Aquarius. That's part of that planetary alignment. We also have, it's Gemini. Mercury will be going into Gemini the end of this month, I believe. We also have Libra full moon. So this is, our thought processes, making our plans, hearing news. Now, we also have a 3 here. Now, 3, lot of power in 3. So, you say something, you do something, you put out to the universe something in 3s. There's a lot of power with that. There's also celebration. There's also creativity. Now, a lot of people don't like this because this has pain. There's pain related to this. There's hardship related to this. The reason that I do like this card is, even though the pain is there, and you can see that the swords are in the heart, but the heart's not a bloody mess. And if you know anything about anatomy, if you're putting 3 swords in the heart, it would be a bloody mess. Also, too, it does feel like, it does look like the rain clouds are behind it. So there's a lot of, there's a couple of things going on. I'm getting is, one is, healing hurts. I always say that. Ask anyone who goes to physical therapy. Healing does hurt. It hurts to get better. The other thing is that the storm is really behind us, or behind the heart. But there is still some of those gray clouds. There is still some of those hard times. So it's not that the healing has been completed, but the 3 of Hearts does say does encourage us to move forward, to move past. Will we carry the pain with us? Well, until those swords are able to be removed, and that would have to be through, again, some divine energy. Yeah, we carry the pain with us, but this is healing. There is healing, and it's moving away from the hardship. Okay? So interesting stuff going on. I really get the dig deep. We're going to be, there's going to be darkness. Darkness will be there to be exposed. Darkness will be exposed if we choose to look at it, if we choose to bring our light to it. We do have those choices. Divine justice. A lot of things can pass. However, the pain will go with us for a little bit longer. But it does, again, it is, what do we hold on to? What do we release? So there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff for this week. We will see. Please comment. Let me know, what you think, how you see the world going on around you. I will, again, put the intro, the number to bypass this. I hope you watch this at least one time. Okay, remember, again, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It does help, and my views do need to pop a little bit more, so I really appreciate you all. And I really appreciate all of the people who have watched, and I get thousands of people watching, and you people are just wonderful. I really appreciate you all. I pray for you all, and just know that you're in my heart. And let's start the readings now. Hello to my Cancers. How are you, darlings? Well, let's see what we've got going with this. We're transitioning from Aries into Taurus. Things get real. Things get down, kind of where the road meets the rubber type of thing, okay? Got a whole bunch that are falling out, and when we do that, we do it. Anyway, they're all face up. Let's see what we've got here. We're going to take it this way. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these three are all reversed. So we're going to go this way with it. Now, it's interesting because the Strength and the Justice cards have been coming up for a few of the readings. And the thing that's interesting is it came up in the introduction with the Waite Rider. With the Radley Valentine deck, for some reason, he switches the numbers up. So whereas Strength would be in Waite Rider would be 8, it is now the 11th. So they switched these up. I kind of feel that, and I wouldn't be mentioning except that it's been coming up a lot. I feel that when you need Strength, though, there will also be Justice happening. So sometimes this is kind of a dual message. Now, this is an 11, 1, 1, new beginning, add it together to, choices. And sometimes this is one of those, I'm feeling like this is the time for you. This week is where you have to be bold, you have to go forward, you have to do what is needed. And again, that goes with that divine justice energy. So I feel like these two, the reason that this flips around is because they are like hand in hand with each other. Anyway, Strength is Archangel Ariel. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So some of this, to be strong, you have to know that you're doing what is right. You have to know that you are going after, and there's really no room. There's no room for failure. You have to at least try with this. Okay, Archangel Raphael. Then we have the 8 of Gabriel. So 8 energy, unlimited opportunity, possibility. So you have a 118, 811. Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Aries. It is our Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very, very determined. This is a lot of stuff. Maybe that's another reason for the Strength, is because this is busy energy. Things happening all around you. You have to be prepared for it. You have to really be putting your whole heart into it. You can't just be procrastinating through this type of energy. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results. So whatever this is about, I feel like that sudden and immediate results is what comes about. You hear like this. You hear very quickly. Important communications. You have another 8 of Raphael. Raphael is your energy. It is also Scorpio and Pisces energy, fluid and very emotional. And this is, wait for it, things are happening. Things are going better for you. It might not always feel that way. It might feel very emotional for you, but things are changing, and they keep changing for my Cancers. You keep seeing light come through. You keep seeing a little more of that silver lining. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right. A spiritual quest. So let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. My camera is, the thing that holds my camera broke a couple of times. So I have to try to be very gentle with it. Okay, so now we go to the Knight of Gabriel. Court cards, dual energy. The Knight underlying energy is fire. This is fire, fire, fire. This is passionate, again, passionate for a cause, going after what it is you want. Really, there's a lot of strength here. There's emotional energy. There's this, in the emotion. See, the Cups and fire have kind of they kind of feel, or they kind of sound the same, but whereas, Cups is emotional, this is, I really, really want it. Fire energy is passionate. I really, really want it. So there's, so to have both of those, I really want it. There's the emotional aspect that pushes that passionate aspect. Knight's directional. Once you make your decision, my Cancers, once you really decide what you want, the Knight of Gabriel will help lead you there, will help push you there. So confident, and again, you're getting confidence. There's a lot of confidence that's coming up here. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Now, make sure, the Queen of Ariel, so Queen of Ariel, again, the Queen's underlying energy, because it's 2, is water energy, your energy. This is, so there, whatever's happening is about hearth and home. Whatever's happening is you want your house, you want your house to be better and more than what it is. So you are going after this. I'm sorry, this camera just does not seem to want to, and I'm afraid to touch the camera itself. So the Queen of Ariel, Ariel in itself is earth energy. That's our Capricorn, but it's also our Taurus. So something maybe in the Taurus as we transition. It's also Virgo. And the Queen of Ariel, she's passionate. Let's put that, she's emotional. She loves deeply, but she's also willing to work hard. She's an extremely hard worker and will work. She wants what she wants. She goes after the pretty things. She knows to pay for the pretty things. She goes after, like I said, and she wants to make her house good for the people that she also loves. Okay, so you've got some, I would say basically that, the Strength card is there's going to be something that will push you forward. You might have some sort of a confrontation. You might have to, get that inner strength to fight for what you know to be right. And then the Queen of Ariel is basically saying, what you want is what is right also. So mature, practical, generous, and happy. It's also telling you to nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. And your last card, and this one is reversed, is the 9 of Raphael. 9 of Raphael, 9 of Cups. 9 is let's wrap it up. You've got everything you've been wanting. So you go from a position of strength in a position of divine justice, going after a lot of stuff. It's not necessarily easy, but it's very worthwhile to you, and it is what is needed to your wish comes true. So whatever, if you are starting something new, or if you are trying to finish something, or if you are trying to accomplish something, and it matters very much to your heart, the wish card says you accomplish it. You accomplish what you wanted. You accomplish what you started. Make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So then, a little bit on the long side for that, but you had a lot going. So you really have a 1, 1, 8, 8, and also a 9. And remember, that 9 means it's all wrapping up. Things are wrapping up. The Knight and the Queen going after what you want. The Queen is creating something quite beautiful for the household. Now let's see what the guardian angels, but again, 9 of Raphael, that is the wish card. Let's see what we have here. This flipped out. The Helper of Thought. Now the Helper, I believe, is also the Knight of Air. Okay, so again, air energy is the secondary, or maybe that's the primary. It's not the underlying energy. Air energy, your thought processes, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Still from the Libra full moon. I hope you have put out what it is. I hope you have put out your intentions with this moon. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. Will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. So if you've been feeling like if you've been feeling like your life has been on hold, it's going to get faster. Okay, let's see what we have. You've got a lot to unpack here. I mean, I would think that maybe you might want to look at this video more than once, or copy down what this is all about for you. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy for my Cancers we have here. Okay, reversed. Titanium rainbow quartz. Awakening all chakras. Ultimate manifestations. Vibrancy. Powerful shift. So my Cancers, there's a lot happening. A lot happening next week or this week. A lot of emotions going in it. A lot of passion going in it. A lot of wishes coming to fulfillment with this also. So, but it starts with strength, but it ends with wishes being fulfilled. So please, 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 my Cancers, I wish that you'll go down and like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Please share. We need the shares. Most importantly, though, my Cancers, and as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.